frickin' armpits are itching. I'm on live, okay?
Can I have a snack?
Yes. You gotta have the last two of these while I get you something. But, I know. I'm not gonna let you be seen. I'm gonna trust me. Bullshit on you. I'm gonna move the camera, and then I move the camera. I want you to pop your butt right here, and then put the sheet there. I'm gonna bring you a pair of breeches. I got you some pants, baby.
No, it's fine. I won't be on these blankets.
I know, but it's gonna be getting too hot here soon.
I'm freezing cold as it is.
That's because you have a fever.
No, cold.
Yes, you have a fever.
How does a fever make you cold?
Because your body is super hot, and so the temperature around you feels cold. Go ahead and put those on real quick, please. Fucking hiccup burps. I hate them. Oh no, I'm out of green medicine.
Oh, I have to go anyway.
Yeah, I have to go to the pharmacy at some point.
Me too.
Oh, I don't have any money.
Oh no, we can't go to that.
Oh wait, I do have money. I got cash. I got paid yesterday.
That place on this ROD.
Oh. No, you can't go anywhere, buddy. You are sick. I really can't get sick either. I really hope to God that I don't get sick. Please, Lord God, don't let me get sick.
Yes, he's in. This is how they clean up the Legos after math.
Christ. Okay, I gotta clean my house after this. Gotta get you something to eat, and then I gotta
And get all the KITEN stuff out. And I'm not saying it correct because Money knows how to spell it.
What?
KITIN.
Uh-huh.
She knows how to spell that.
It's 2 T's.
I know, I'm spelling it wrong on purpose. Because she knows how it's spelled. She knows what it is.
I wish I had gotten. I wish I had taken Dad's car.
Why?
So that we could go to the. So that we could go to the Blockbuster. I'm not gonna take my truck. It's too much gas. All the way to Bend. I need to find some green medicine. I need to throw away garbage. Was I just gonna do? Get off your ass and do some math. Dirty laundry. The hamper. Washed dirty rags from cleaning houses. Cardboard full of burns of pile. Dude, I'm not gonna be needing this heater anymore, so I could probably set this thing up elsewhere and use this space for my garbage can and my recycling. But I don't have it here anymore. What? What do you want? There's no food here. There's no food. See? It's just an empty box. No food. Did you eat your dinner already? You already ate your food, or at least it's all gone. Wait. Let me get the cat. Wait. Wait. Move. Yeah. Come on. Can you fly? Wait. Okay, go. Oh boy. Leave him alone. Do not fucking follow him around. Don't intimidate him. Leave him alone. He hasn't done nothing to deserve that smoke from you. Money! Sick of these fucking water bottles. Bro, where's my money? I'm gonna be so mad if it's gone. Okay, I found it. Did exactly what I was worried I was gonna do last night.
What?
Leave my money somewhere and forget where I put it.
What?
Just $100. You're so welcome. I love you and I think you're amazing and I really am grateful for all of the support and kindness that you've shown me. And if you're trying to make a go at being on live, you know, it would only make sense to encourage you to keep doing that. Not worth saving. It is gone.
What?
That green medicine. I usually save, like, I usually stop using them when they're partially finished and then leaving it for later in case of emergencies. Like right now, I just ran out, but I still have a whole one because I stashed one. I'm like a little chipmunk. Squirrel away my nuts. Thank you, Wizard Real M Wanderer. Thank you very much. I do live in a bunker. Okay, cool. According to John, aka Crystal, the Redditor, you weren't gonna buy one of my rugs anyway. What do I give a fuck? Fortunately for me, though, there are people out there who aren't losers like you who would, without even considering it, just deny it. So It's okay if you can't afford it. You could just say that. You don't have to act like you don't like it.
That just landed on the tablet.
Did not. It barely touched it.
Oh, then it turned into a pancake.
Okay, but it barely touched it. It didn't land like flatten it, like, it wasn't like crushing. It just scraped the edge.
It landed on top of it.
I need to text my job tomorrow and tell them that I might not be able to make it because I'm scared about showing up to work sick. Let me text her right now. Be right back. All right. The most important thing I need to do is get rid of evidence of the kittens. So we're going to do that. I'm not going to get caught on I've been needing. Oh, God damn. So I really need to get rid of all the evidence of kittens because Money is acting like a fucking lunatic. She's attacking all the dogs here. Adam texted me this morning and said that if she attacks one of his dogs and the dog runs out into the street and gets hit by a car, he will kill her with his bare hands, which I completely understand because, in that moment, I completely understand how that could happen. Not that I approve of it or it's my cat. I don't want her to die. So I'm a little bit freaked out. Because I don't really know what to do. Money has never done this before, and I don't know what to. I don't know if she's going senile or if this litter fucked with her head. Now I will say that I definitely fucked up, and I absolutely definitely rehomed the kittens a little bit too early. I didn't realize how early it really was. It was only 4 days early, but um I still have guilt about that because of how her reaction is now. Because she's like, where's the kitten? She's looking for a kitten. So I feel like, okay, well, obviously she wasn't ready for this. But the kittens were. That's the thing, is the kittens were eating, drinking, they could climb, and they were literally about to walk out my front door. While I'm at work, they're just going to start walking outside. I can't live like that. I can't live with the stress of the kittens getting hurt. And so for their safety, because I cannot keep them contained in my bus, and so for their safety, I rehomed them the minute they started to try to go out the front door. And that's always how I've gauged it. I've had 7 litters of kittens over the course of the last 10 years. And so I know how to raise a kitten in my bus. I understand that from the first X amount of time, they're still don't leave their den. They're fine under the bed. Then after a few weeks, they would need a little bit more space. Then a few weeks, they need more space. But this litter of kittens, I've never had a litter of kittens that were so quickly to develop. Like it seemed like we had no time to do anything. Every day they were making huge milestone leaps, and unfortunately, if I don't open all the windows, it is over 200 degrees inside this bus. I have no cover, no shade, and I'm in the direct line of the sun, and it's fucking really hot. It gets to be, with the thermometer outside, we had 120 degrees last year. So I can't leave my windows closed during the day or it'll turn into a fucking oven in here, literally. So I have to open all the windows. If they can climb. You just had a snack. We're going to be leaving here shortly. I need to clean this up, and then once I do this, we're going to leave. So you don't have to just.
Can you mute the live for a second?
Sure. Okay. So anyways, I don't remember what I was talking about. Oh yeah, the kittens. So anyway, all throughout the time that I've ever had litters of kittens, I gauge whether the kittens are ready to be rehomed based on their ability to be self-sufficient. Like, how frequently are they nursing? Are they nursing for nutrients or are they nursing for comfort? Are they able to climb jump from, like, so, you know, when kittens are small, they can't like jump off of things because they just don't have the ability to kind of like catch their land. But once they are fully able to jump, land, jump from one thing to another, climb up to 5 feet or whatever, like they're they're ready to go. It's just these kittens were like
able to jump on the bed. I miss.
all of them were jumping on the bed.
Not
All of them were jumping on the bed. They were going right over there and climbing up the pole and then coming up.
My kitten literally just
Yeah,
jumped on the stool.
Yeah, that one and the white and black one was doing that for sure. But they were all getting on the bed. They were all doing it. It was a nightmare. Bye. What? Oh, yeah, it's just retards. Don't pay any attention to it. I almost got caught up in it. Don't pay attention to people who say that I'm a bad mom because they're fucking retarded. They don't know what they're talking about. I'm literally one of the best moms on the fucking planet. He is so goddamn lucky to have me. And I'm so lucky to have him. I'm gonna need to do one more over there. Oh yeah, eat them. You're done. Trust me.
What? What'd you say? I'm just saying I don't want to eat.
Orly, stop.
I'm just saying I don't want to eat them. I just want to eat like chips or something.
Okay, but you can't just have chips, bud. I was gonna say you could have those left over because that's whatever. But we're gonna leave and then I'm gonna get you some food. We're gonna go get actual food. But I have to stop talking and clean. I am right now.
And before you start cleaning, I was gonna say, can you please grab the computer out of the car?
Can I grab what?
Computer out of the car, because theoretically,
No, but you can definitely go do it. I have all your controllers and everything in my bag already, so all you have to do is just get the black sleeve.
Wait.
I have everything in my blue bag inside the car already, or in the house already. But the computer itself is outside in the car.
Why didn't you put it with the rest of the stuff?
Because there's no room. My bag is already bulging full and overflowing. I had no room for it. It would have broken your...
What?
It would have broken your...
You're pushing your...
I know, but I'm trying to get your temperature. Well, you're up.
And I don't have any flip-flops, and
Elliot, your shoes are literally right there.
I'm not wearing socks.
So slip them on. Where are my slip-ons? Put on mine. There's shoes like all over right there, Elliot. Stop acting like you can't do things for yourself.
Bunny.
I'm kind of worried about all those people on Reddit. Now that I think about it, I'm concerned that they might be like pedo creepers, like every person on the Reddit. And the reason why I'm thinking that they might be pedo creepers is because they seem so fucking obsessed with my kid. Like, people will come from the Reddit and come here and be like, where's your kid? Where's your kid? What are you doing? Where's your kid? It's none of your fucking business. What the fuck? Who are you? Some random person on the internet asking about my fucking kid? What? And then when he's with me, they only have commentary to say about my kid. And it's like, it's so funny how they, because I'm such a good person, they just genuinely don't have anything to literally, genuinely, truly talk shit about me about. So they desperately try to make it seem like I am an abusive mother, but I'm not. I never have been. So it's just kind of funny. But at the same time, it's not funny because I'm genuinely starting to think that maybe you guys are fucking a little too obsessed with my kid. Like, it's weird. Like, why do you care so much? To go to someone else's fucking stream and ask where their kids are, like, or what their kids are doing, or make commentary. Like, what the fuck? I've never seen anybody else get questioned the way that I do. It's like interesting that you guys are so openly sharing how obsessed you are with a child. You know what I'm saying? What's that, baby?
I was saying, can you get Ronnie to move this?
Oh, if you just start to step on her, usually she'll just move. Don't actually step on her. But if you just start to put your foot like in the place and like kind of just nudge her, like you put your foot down and you kind of push her.
I did that, and
she'll move.
he didn't.
Well, Adam probably beat the shit out of her yesterday, honestly. I think she attacked the puppies again.
I'm grabbing my controller.
The controller, the mouse.
I just need the controller.
The cord, everything is in that bag, is what I'm saying.
Look at it. Like, I got a glove. I got...
Be careful, be careful, be careful. Don't yoink on your cords like that.
A wrapper.
Especially when they're tight like that.
And
it'll do permanent damage.
my charging cord.
It'll be 2 permanent damage.
4 items in one.
Here, let me see.
Yeah, please untangle that. Show the camera what the... Oh.
I already got it out.
I kind of wanted to show the camera the mess.
I know. Can you pull this? Nope. Let go of that. Pull that cord through.
This?
Yep. Just like that.
You know what I'm doing, the tune that I'm doing.
Of course, everybody does. That's one of the most famous music riffs in the world. And you know what's funny is that's not just the song that you were thinking of. It's there's Queen, who sings the Bohemian Rhapsody, the Wayne's World song, and then there's Vanilla Ice.
Did you plug the block in?
I did. Alright, actually you need to do things now. Oh, that's why I'm having a problem.
Looks like she is hurt.
She's depressed, Elliot. She was not ready for her kittens to be gone. And like, I feel terrible about it.
Poor money.
But I'm grateful that her kittens are safe, because if they had stayed here, they wouldn't have been safe. There's just no way that I could keep them safe when I'm not here. And I have to go to work. So it's just not possible to keep them safe if I go to work. And there's no way to keep them like caged or contained. If I could do that, it'd be a whole other ballgame, but I just can't.
Why not?
Because the windows have to be open or they'll die inside. And they can just jump out the windows. And then how do they get back inside? Now they're outside. Stuck outside. Scared, running around like crazy.
Adam texting you like, the kittens are out, the kittens are out. Put the kitten, help me.
I'm going to be all the way, 100 miles away at work. I work 100 miles away. So when I go to work, there's nothing I could do. And I have to rely on him to do it for me. You know what I mean?
Baby kittens. I love the baby.
And I would have to just hope that he was doing it for me.
I'm honestly kind of depressed about it.
I'm depressed about it too.
I miss my kitten. Sophie was.
And should we go right into the coffee expose now, or should we continue? All right,
yeah.
let's go. If you want to just pull up Luther's
Yeah,
channel.
of course.
I'm
Yeah.
clean and I'm
Amazing
vacuuming
channel,
stuff,
by the way.
so
I love his
might as
channel.
well.
Subscribe.
I don't think there's YouTube.
There it is, right there. It's actually the first recommended thing on your own home.
Okay, that's weird, isn't it?
You have to connect.
They know. They're listening.
Like, that's
Isn't that
actually
fun?
fucking weird. Like, it's the first thing. Like, we're talking about Luther Morgan, and it's the. All right. So here's our
New device. Show all devices. Huh. Weird.
Hold on. I have to remember how to do it.
Coffee. The search continues. Where does the coffee come from? What are the oranges for? Who destroyed? Revelations to disclose.
Turn them on.
Maybe you so
It's called the Crusher.
How do I Bluetooth Crusher headphones?
Oh, settings. Ready?
Hold on. Okay, start with headphones off.
Bluetooth devices. Add device.
Okay, Luther, Hey guys, Luther Morgan here, and today we are putting the pieces together. The collapse of coffee brand coffee is underway.
Unknown device, maybe? I'm gonna click it, see what happens.
Yay! Good job!
Unknown device. Oh, thank goodness. Whew. Why does it say not connected? Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, that's why. It's connected to my phone.
Dun, 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 dun.
Is that people's feelings are hurt.
Yeah.
Whereas with quartering, like people could actually get sick, people could die because it doesn't have the nutrition
What?
labels on proper. You know what I mean?
I just canceled it.
It does matter a little bit more than that Jer's feelings are fucking hurt because somebody called him a poop pants or a cup.
Exactly. Also be revealing Jeremy's creepy parasocial roaster's choice emails. I will be going deeper into the CBC and Player One Coffee connection. And I'll be going into did Jeremy Hambley ever respond to the certified mail that I sent? I want to thank all the people who've been emailing me, adding me on Twitter, and sharing information with me. So we will be giving people credit where it's due. The questions around coffee brand coffee are deep. After my last videos exposing the lack of compliant packaging, CBC updated their Amazon page with this weak-ass disclaimer. A disclaimer can't help you, Mr. Hambley. The information has to be on the packaging. So, he also made several tweets addressing the issues. This is a pathetic attempt to trick people on X into thinking that his coffee is compliant. After he was trending on X, because
Oh my God, Jeremy repeating for 5 subs.
big support, let's go. The non-compliance issues which were brought forth thanks to my 3 videos on the subject.
This is the thing. My whole thing
So
is, if there were no issues with compliance, why would he have to add these disclaimers? And why would he talk about putting stickers on the bag and stuff like that? It's because there obviously is an issue with compliance, right?
It's so funny. Not only that happened, but everyone hates him now too. So, woman here, Professor and Pastor Tie-Dye was part of the original Coffee Brand Coffee affiliate program. And he was able to locate one of these bags from, back in the day. And it looks like even back then, the packaging was non-compliant. I also wanted to highlight this tweet.
Shame, Jer.
Wesley from Florida. There is a YouTuber alleging that Jeremy Hambley is non-compliant with the FDA rules, and so he responded to quartering, and then the quartering blocked him.
In such cases, very typical.
Block them.
But it won't work.
I also want to
Garbage
highlight
bags
this
so I can
email
put all
that was
the
sent
laundry
to
in there. There's kittens.
was in the Roaster's Choice Club. So this was back in April of
Fucking kittens tore my
2023.
bed up.
This person found it incredibly creepy, so they stopped buying coffee. Wait, you joined the Roaster's Club and it's creepy? Okay, go on. Go on. Brand coffee. So let's go through it really quick. And you can kind of one slight error. When we get to it, I'll read it. Luther put a tweet out, but it's very
It doesn't really matter.
It's a minimal. Pick up on Jeremy's nice guy weasel cuck manipulation that he tries to pull, and this weird parasocial relationship that he tries to set up with fans. So, just a quick question for you. At some point this week, you checked
This
out
is so
Roaster's Choice.
millennial coded, by the way. Like, this is so, like, Quirk Chungus, Reddit, millennial coded, the way this is written. It really is. It reminds me of, like, those hipster burger places. 2 guys with a dream. Now, it's like that.
Oh,
And listen.
Read you to make Something intrigued you enough to make you want to buy it, or at least think about it. Then something happened. You didn't end up getting it. Now, I'm not upset.
Second,
with you.
baby.
Maybe there was some good reason. Ugh. Maybe you got.
Is this an email he sent out to the
Yes.
guy?
Yes.
Oh,
So if somebody looks at the
me.
coffee but doesn't buy it, they receive this email.
Quickly trying to
Yeah.
Kaibo.
Now, I'm not upset
Someone-
with you. Maybe there is a good reason you didn't buy my coffee. Now, if you don't buy it, now I might be upset, though.
well, now I know your email.
Or me, and forgot to go back and get Roaster's Choice. Maybe your cat wanted to play and interrupted you.
Good job.
We've all been there.
Cringe!
My God.
It's giving millennial core. It's giving Reddit.
Bro, this
No.
is crazy. This is actually insane.
Your computer
You're on
crashed.
my email list
Unfortunate thing.
now.
What the fuck?
This happened. Either way, there's no bad blood here. I just wanted.
Why
to give
would
you a-
there?
Why would there be?
Is that a threat? There's no bad blood here now, but if you don't buy it to discount, I don't know. I can't guarantee there won't be some bad blood.
Oh my gosh, I got my new scissors.
buy the
Forgot about those scissors.
Yeah, would there be bad blood if I didn't buy your coffee?
Quick nudge before we close out the 33% off sale tonight at midnight Eastern Standard Time. So,
Ooh,
And then it says, else just hit reply and let me know why. Like, we have to give her
Oh, baby.
the smiley face is beyond cringe. But why do we have to give him a reason why we're not buying his coffee? Who else has asked for that? I don't know of any other company
Got one of
that
these
I've
bad
ever
boys.
interacted with,
I got
especially
some
not like a coffee company.
forceps.
Like, so why didn't you buy? Like, does
And
McDonald's? So
I
why
got
didn't you buy Big
these.
Mac today, bitch?
yeah.
We saw you in the drive-through last week. We know that you
Pretty
drove
excited
by
about
the
that.
location earlier today, and yet you didn't go through our drive-through. There's no bad blood here. Like, isn't that not kind of creepy though? Like, because I get a lot of emails every day, but I read every response. I may not respond to every email, but I promise to read it. And I realize sometimes you're just busy and forget to get something you want. It's a big assumption there, you know.
Wait, okay, it's fucking. So, how many times do you like browse Amazon and like just don't buy anything? You're just like, just like sort of looking around.
3%
What
off sale tonight
Why
at
didn't you
midnight
buy
Eastern
it?
Standard.
By the way,
You got
33%
Lucky
off
Robot
midnight?
for 5 subs. Yeah,
33,
if you're
huh?
missing out. And Wings of
Interesting.
Redemption 69 says, when I eat a Snickers upside down and feel the chocolate vein on my tongue, he thinks of PPP. Well, that's good, buddy.
Mm.
I'm happy for you.
Standard Time. So, very creepy. Else just hit reply and let me know why. Smiley
Nice.
face. He does this smiley face thing. It's a grown
Right.
man, by the way.
It's great.
I read every response. I get a lot of emails every day, so I may not be able to respond to every email, but I promise.
Well, and by the way, it's like, okay, you emailed me with a veiled threat, but then you might not email me back if I reply to you. Like,
Yeah,
you have
fuck
to.
you.
Then fuck you. Also, like, I have to reply to you, but then you may not reply back to me. How about you die in a fire? Fuck off.
To read it. Also, I just realized sometimes you're busy and forgot to get something you want. If that's the case, just click the link below to subscribe to Roaster's Choice. Thanks in advance for your response.
Okay, so you didn't buy my coffee, but here's an email to sign up monthly. How does that make any sense? That upsell is very brazen, isn't it?
It means a lot to me to hear from the people we get to serve. Talk to you soon, Jeremy Hambley, founder of Coffee Brand Coffee. Now, of course, I've redacted the individual's name because I think he wants or she wants to remain anonymous. So, yeah, you tell me if Jeremy Hambley was sending you these kinds of emails, would you really want to get his roaster's choice? To me, it's like very creepy and personal.
This sounds like a threat. It actually does. It's like, okay.
Plays into his kind of weasel cuck mentality of trying to pretend to be your friend and monetize your relationship. I don't particularly care for it. So Hambly is also shilling 1775 coffee. Another
This is
coffee
shameful.
I'm investigating. According to the people in my comment section, this wasn't the only time he shilled this. It's also being reported that he is mentioning coffee brand coffee less and less. So why shill a competitor's product? I have no idea, but probably because he is desperate for cash. Misty Mochi, who did some real on-the-ground reporting exposing CBC as using Player One facilities, friend of the channel, provided me with the receipts showing that Jeremy made $18 shilling that coffee.
$18 to do this humiliation ritual in the gutter, promoting a competitor's coffee. Yes.
Total?
Only $18 in total because it's $18 per 1,000 live viewers.
Oh my god.
And he only had 1,000 live viewers. He had 1,200, so maybe he made like 21 bucks.
That's not even worth 1,000 viewers.
No, it's not. I'm gonna be real. Like, it's just not worth it.
That's
Like,
trash.
to interrupt the whole show and then be perceived as a sellout and be perceived as giving up on your coffee company and promoting a competitor. $18.
I'm gonna be real. I would rather grind out 2 hours of streaming and then ask for donos than fucking shill coffee.
But he must just be
Lovey, I'm
completely
doing something right now.
destitute
I gotta
at
do.
this
I can't
point.
keep getting let
Or
myself get
the only
distracted.
other
Sorry.
alternative to that, he's just completely destitute and he has nothing
Otherwise, we're never
left.
gonna
And he
leave the
has to
house.
do this is that he's trying to give the appearance of success that he has sponsors.
Oh.
But anybody that knows anything about this knows that these sponsors are available to anybody, whether they have one viewer, 1,000, or 10,000 viewers. By the way, the patheticness of this too is that this campaign is capped out at $500, meaning the most you could possibly make, even if you had tens of thousands of viewers, is $500. And for somebody in Jeremy Hambly's position, who's supposedly a multimillionaire that runs a multi-million-dollar coffee enterprise, these are his claims, by the way, you're gonna shill a competitor for a measly $500 and look a fool? Even if he was getting the maximum payout, which he didn't, he got $18.
I'm gonna be real. That is really shit money. Like for, and again, remember, it's
I'm
for
never
the
doing this
image
again.
of streaming. Like you're showing
Yes,
out
never.
Israel financing.
I'm not
if you
allowing
love
kittens
Israel
ever
for
again. She's
18
gonna get
fucking
fixed on June
dollars,
16th. I'm over
it's
it.
like that's crazy, bro. To die on that hill, and then on top of what you were saying there about this competitor
Because
and
that's
stuff.
the day that the thing is.
Just embarrassing. I think it's because she streams on Rumble, so she had access to some of the information. So right here, CPM $18. The maximum payment is also only
Garbage.
Click or whatever.
Yeah.
The fuck.
$501. So with his viewership at about 1,000, you know, that basic, and this is like the script that they're given to read. So he made about $18. I mean, that's just embarrassing and pathetic. I mean, this is like a content creator equivalent of checking the spare change in between the couch cushions, you know.
Yeah, it is.
And or checking like the coin return on vending machines. So anyway, I just thought that was interesting that Jeremy's selling his soul.
Be real. The coin in the vending machine, that's at least like you bought a machine and you just go by and pick up the coins and the bills.
Kids are allowed to do it. It's not
Gosh, that way. It's like, you know.
Do like a public humiliation ritual where you devalue the brand of your supposed multi-million-dollar company.
For $18. That's how desperate he is. So, many people have been wondering, did Jeremy ever respond to my certified mail request for information?
There's like half of a bag of
Well,
fucking
I sent
food under
CBC and CBC's registered agent certified mail a few weeks
it's not
ago,
funny. This is
requesting
why I can't
information on
deal
the
with it
facility,
anymore. I
the
can't have my house
manufacturer
like this.
license, the name of the
And
ingredients,
I don't want to
and
clean
the
my house
nutritional
like
facts.
this.
So what do you think? Did you think he
every week.
responded?
No.
And by the way, certified mail costs money, guys. So if you like this investigation and want to support it, you can send me a super chat. If you don't want to send me money or buy my book, that's okay too.
His book
Just
is
hit like,
by the way. It's really
high points, or subscribe. Well, he didn't even receive
Yeah,
my
it's an audio book, by the way, on Spotify.
By the way,
Because his
like
mailbox-
what he meant was like, I know it's been a long time since anyone actually did this because nobody has cash or change anymore. But what he meant was like searching through your couch cushions, not like going to a vending machine. Like
No, but he said after.
You know what I mean?
He said, "Oh no!" I think on vending machine, what he meant was you're putting your finger in the vending machine hole
And trying to like.
because I was like, vending machines,
yeah, the coin return.
Yeah, the coin return. Okay,
the vending machine coin return. Yeah.
The coin machine or the payphone. Remember that back in the day?
There it
They used
is.
to walk by the payphone
Like,
and go,
no, but I don't even think those fucking vending machines take coins anymore. I'm pretty sure it's like card. Like you tap your card.
Just tap, yeah.
By the way, like I try and do that, and half the time it doesn't even fucking work. You know, like half the time. Yeah, half the time these machines are like fucking junky. Like they won't take it. For instance, like I was at the airport and they have a Subway vending machine where they have Subway sandwiches in this vending machine.
Why would you ever even look at that
And
machine?
I was like,
Hungry?
to me, it was funny as fuck, but it wouldn't work. I couldn't get the Subway sandwich out of the vending machine.
Need to get the vacuum.
Ew! How soggy is that shit?
It's changed fresh every day.
You can go there.
Yeah, that was the last time. That was the last time I tried to use a vending machine. Is I'm like, this is crazy. What a novelty! They have Subway in a vending machine. I gotta try this out.
Doesn't exist.
Oh my gosh, Ellie, guess what?
Out to the address.
I just realized
See paperwork, and there was
all
no
these fucking things can go
box
under
there.
my bed now.
Or he didn't.
Oh my god, my house is about to fucking finally clear up because the kittens are gone and I can put stuff under the bed again. Oh, let me move the camera so that I'll let you guys stare at nature for a minute.
CBC has my information as of
My slip-ons are right here. You could have put on, by the way.
So CBC is a shell company. It's such a shell company that it doesn't even have a mailbox. He couldn't even be bothered to pay for a mailbox. That's crazy. So, what is it a show of? Player One Coffee. A friend of the channel, Heiko, who sent me lots of amazing information, uncovered the connection between Player One Coffee and CBC go further than we thought. And unlike Jeremy Hambley, I want to give him credit for his hard work. He uncovered that 3 of the global trade item numbers, or GTIN barcodes, that CBC was using were old Player One barcodes.
Okay, this is the one part that was wrong, apparently.
Yes.
And Luther announced this earlier. It's the one part that was wrong.
You can't reuse the same barcode.
Yeah.
So it wasn't. There was no link in that way. But the rest of it does seem to make sense.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Player One shut down. Instead of buying new barcodes, they simply reuse them on CBC products. And these CBC products have the warehouse as 3259.
Let's just say it's true. You know what? I agree with this information completely.
I don't know. I saw somebody in chat say yes, they can. I don't know myself. I'm just gonna trust that he retracted it and it wasn't the case.
Honey, I'm about to vacuum. You don't like this thing? Get out.
Suite 101, Phoenix, Arizona, which is of course the Meta PC's address.
Oh
Player
shit!
One Coffee was also
Fucking knocking the table over.
With Milk-free coffee roasters.
Through this area.
Wearing t-shirts branded Player One.
It's the exact same factory. The exact same factory. Yeah, but they're just wearing shirts.
Stacked on something already.
Milk-free coffee facility. Player One's website, found using the Wayback Machine, also has a very similar product lineup to CBC. I think that you can adequately demonstrate that Player One and Coffee Brand Coffee were both from the same source.
Luther Morgan, you should have been a lawyer, bud.
Player One shut down and was then folded over into CBC, with Meta PCs / Player One assets being recycled for CBC. Their email, hello@Player One Coffee.
Gonna take the power for a minute.
hello@Coffee Brand Coffee. Email. That email that I received from Angel,
Do you hear me?
was probably from Angel.
I gotta take the power away
Who
for a
is
minute.
listed as the warehouse manager at Meta PCs. So, a big shout out.
Oh my god, I'm so fucking happy that I'm doing this.
Oh my god, it's like so plain, bro. For making these connections. And this angel is probably the same angel that communicated with Alyssa Clips, friend of the channel.
Need the trash.
And she tried to buy some Coffee Brand Coffee merchandise recently, and Angela also replied to her. So it's probably the same guy. I did a little more research as well. Something that always bothers me is where did that $300,000 go that Jeremy Handley was talking about
that too. I thought he was just buying inventory, but Luther has a more interesting theory here.
Okay. March of 2024. Where did that $300,000 go that Jeremy Hamblin was talking about in March of 2025? Stated he was in $300,000 in debt.
Yes, Jeremy Hambley.
I was able to confirm.
We used to listen to his stuff.
This document is.
We used to watch his YouTube videos like 3 years ago.
I couldn't believe.
That's why you know the name.
This is for Jer, right? Okay. So
I used to watch
the mortgage on his house, right? So he took out for the land purchase
It's not that. Stop.
$400,000 of debt, right? And then to build the mansion, he took out
No, it's a different last name. Hambley.
$1.6 million or 1.732 million that he owes on that property, plus the home equity loan of $300,000.
Under the bed.
So he owes
Do that
$2
first
million
before you do that.
on this property.
Wait, you need to be complained.
Yeah. And if you look there, the monthly payment in the right-hand column adds up to $10,344.59 a month. And that's just his mortgage, not considering his utilities, his car insurance, his grocery bill,
Which that is the biggest.
his car payments, if he financed his cars, which he probably fucking did as well.
Of course he did.
Like, you know, the fish tank maintenance for the fish tank guy and all this stuff. So his monthly expenses. I know.
Spill glitter on the
You think that's it? There's stuff. If that's all we know of, there's 9 other things. The Funko Pop fucking collection, the retro video game collection, the pinball machines, the fucking one-up arcades. Like what?
He's got that home equity loan, and he tried to convince people that it was at 4%, but we see by public record it's 7%, which is higher than it should. So it's not good. It's not good for Jer. It's really not. Like, he's drowning in debt. I think that he appears to be rich, but is actually broke as fuck. That's what I think.
No, yeah, for sure.
I don't know why you would go from the peace and security of having a modest paid off home to taking out $2 million in debt to build a McMansion during COVID. I just don't get it.
Well,
it's in like rural Wisconsin. So like when he goes to sell this property, do you think he's gonna get this full amount?
No.
Like, I don't think he's going to.
I understand this because he's a narcissist, but I've known people like this where they'll fucking bury themselves in debt to look cool or show off. Like, they want to show off, right? I had an old boss like this back in the day who would spend every fucking penny, have everything, but be so stressed out all the time. And you're like, what are you fucking doing? Like, you know, you can't understand.
Conservatively, I think he's spending anywhere from $15,000 to $20,000 a month just to keep everything he's got going in his life.
Not including the purchases.
Yeah, like the Pokemon cards and all the toys and stuff that he buys and stuff like that. So if his income is dropped to where he's
now we're a self-contained unit
on YouTube, he's going to be burning through any sort of savings that he has. And when he talked about how he sold all of his investments, it may have been that he needed liquidity at that time, so he had to sell all of his investments. But if he did that, he has to pay all of the taxes on it all at once. And it's not favorable to do that, to liquidate all of your investments all at once. So then a bunch of it has to go to the IRS, and then he's using that liquidity and he's burning through it to keep up with this lifestyle because his income isn't enough to sustain it. I don't think at this point, I don't even think he's making $10,000 a month to even pay the nut on his mortgage. You say it's $3,000.
Two grand. It's $2 fucking grand. I'm telling you, it is. Anyone who goes, prove to me he's making more than $3 grand.
It makes sense then why he's looking up. Like, to look for new credit cards like Discover card and stuff like that. Now it might be innocent, and that's just what it says when you go to the Discover page.
Now the
But I
kitten
think it makes
laundry and
sense that
kitten
he's like
litter
trying
is
to get new
out of the
lines
way.
of credit, new credit cards, and he's just burning through like whatever
Dude,
credit
this is
he has
fucking
available to
sketchy.
keep shit afloat. And that's why he's acting out in the way that he is, like flailing and lashing out like he is. Especially if he's desperate to sell them. I don't want you to know this. But if you need the money now, you're probably selling it at a discount, right? So I think the Rolex is still value. Some say the Rolex is still value. I'm not saying they're a full value. I'm saying that it's hard to find a buyer is what I'm saying. Yeah, like hey, they ain't more put to blood, right? But for love, it's saying something like a ego or cat or after you take blood. That is not the thing. For days, you're telling me it's a blood blood because you need the money to pay. Exactly. And underlying credit in February 2005, which led to my Here's what I'm going about not receiving the money and not being able to finish the company. Something that always bothered me about talking about poverty is that Jeremy is very lazy. He pays back the other people and he tries to buy for out at a company that he's found great. He's a man child. So it's very hard to work with him. The whole family company from scratch. Even if it was dropped for the dependent. That would still be out there on his very my personal opinion is that Broadway bought out a copy, and they still download all the work for him. But instead of using all of that later, they use copyright brand. So the copyright is a lightweight product with lightweight product. The original product is the Milk Creek Pop, right? And then the drop ship, the white label, is Player One. And then the second white label of the white label is copyright. And that is the right one. Right to continue. Yes, again, it pulls that hurt us. But and if Jared doesn't know how to do that, so it's all just like it. I just stop the insurance, but just providing the receipts that they're outside. It's really I don't know what to tell you. Basically, at 7%, it makes a lot more sense at 4%. The home equity loan and a invested because there's a lot of fresh guarantee up
4% return per year, right? But a 7% return or greater is a lot more difficult to get than a 4% return, right? So it doesn't actually make sense that it's no principle for this. And the thing is, yeah, this is all well and good. Like, yeah, put all my money into the investment fund and into the market, but still, I think it's same shit, and then I decide that it's a loss, and then it seems like the whole it's on the loan, it's been and he's gotten into that exact situation. Let alone be able to pay off your house and not have to worry about a mortgage and just worry about that. Not have that ongoing obligation and potentially get out of the rat race and be able to have control over your life. It doesn't matter more. The state this is what Apex at this time. And he thought he would always be earning that same level of income, or maybe even
No,
more.
he's not. I
So
thought I
he
heard the dog barking
started-
like crazy.
So he took out this massive construction loan to build his mansion during the COVID construction material shortage. So the house isn't worth what he fucking paid for it in today's market. It's not. That is the craziest financial decision I've ever heard. You make the money and then you build a house. Even taking a mortgage with like when you just made it is risky for anyone. And he built a house during COVID. Oh, I'm making a little bit more money right now. It's not even the home equity line of credit that really truly fucks him. Dude. It's the original loan is a bad fucking bet. Yeah, to begin with, of course. This is actually crazy that anyone would even try this.
To a massive $8,000 a month mortgage. And now he has two mortgages.
And by the way, sometimes financially, you have to be a little, you have to gamble a little bit, you win big. But when it comes to like YouTube, especially now that we know what we know, obviously, it's like YouTube's always been risky.
I'm about to make more.
YouTube is a job where you're in it and there is a coin flip if you would keep your job the next fucking day. Somebody's asking if Jared took out PPP loans, and he did take out PPP loans, and they were forgiven by the government. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
A HELOC. So it's going to be around 10,000, or I estimated that. But anyway, somehow MetaBuzz's fleeced Jeremy into buying up Player One Coffee, and they agreed to do all his ordering and all the work for him. This is also why his profit margin is so low, $1 to $2 a bag, because MetaPCs is dealing with the roaster, handling everything for him, including responding to emails, and he just sits on his ass and collects the checks.
Update. The gay lovers' quarrel will soon be coming to an end. The HRO hearing is set for June 5. Stay tuned for more.
So where is the coffee factory? Well, it may have been hiding in plain sight the whole time. A tip from Felt Brand Felt. Love the name, by the way. Pointed out that on the CBC website today, it talks about the local Wasatch Front area of Utah. Well, this is where Milk Creek Coffee Roasters is. And I reached out to them again, and they declined to comment. So I'll keep trying. Many people have sent incredible tips to try and locate the coffee factory's white label origins. Myself and helpers are running down those leads. It's just hard to get a response from them to confirm or deny if they're a white label company. So what about the regulators? Well, I've gotten a number of tips from viewers advising they have reported brand coffee to Amazon, the state regulators, and the FDA.
The one I need the least.
Wisconsin Department of Agriculture, Food, and Consumer Services as just FCA.
Like, Sharon, was this worth it? Like, is this worth it? Take down my glitch chat. Is it worth it, bro? Taking down Luther's video, was it worth it, bro?
Sorry, yeah, overheating.
Furl. I was hesitant to recommend taking action against Coffee Brand Coffee at first. I wanted to do my due diligence and provide Jeremy a chance to respond. Well, I've waited and he hasn't responded, updated his packaging, or made any announcement on official Coffee Brand Coffee website. In fact, he is aware of the issues because he posted about them on Twitter, but hasn't done anything about them. So I will be sending a referral to the FDA and Amazon and reporting Coffee Brand Coffee for non-compliant food packaging. And I would encourage, if you have a bona fide feeling, if you truly believe that it is not compliant with the food labeling requirements as we've outlined in these videos, and you've done your own research, I would encourage you to do that as well. Do not let the bystander effect take place. Exercise your civic rights and participate in removing this non-compliant and possibly dangerous product. And for people saying, oh, this is internet drama.
On top of the possible dangers, the coffee has been sitting there for months. Yeah, it's like fucking like having weed out there for like a year and you try to smoke it and you're like, you know what I mean? It's
Well,
like
they these companies keep talking about mold and how their competitors have mold.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I don't believe with the volume that Maxwell House sells that they have mold.
The whole cat litter box is just going outside.
You know,
I'm not having a
the
litter box in the house at all
that you
anymore.
get sold.
More kittens and more litter.
These guys that have their internet white label coffee, it's sitting in the warehouse for fuck God knows years. You don't fucking know.
Yeah, it's like this low quality, like bum shit.
Or this is going too far.
By the way, when's the last time you heard Jeremy do his?
Somebody said that coffee's only fresh for a month. Is that really true? Because if that is the case, this shit's rotten. Oh, yeah. Like, it's worthless as fuck.
But Ash, when's the last time you heard him say an ad and him say his coffee is mold free?
Blocked the door.
I know
Cat, dog can't
1775
get in
coffee's mold free.
Not the cat.
I haven't heard him claim that his wasn't.
I don't talk about Handley's personal life. I don't talk about his wife. This is about food safety. And if he wants to sell a food product, he has to comply with food regulations like everybody else. I don't want to destroy him or his company.
Whoa.
He needs to do it better. He needs to do it right. And I don't think it's a crazy request that he has to follow the rules that everybody else has to. I mean,
Oh
especially.
my God, I'm so fucking glad there's no more kittens under my bed.
Yeah.
I
He made that judgment call.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
what goes around comes around. He decided that he was the judge, he was the snitch, and he was going to go tell everybody how it was going to be over something that really actually didn't fucking matter at all. Whereas this matters a little bit more because people's health is actually involved. It's not just Jared's fragile mental health, of which the biggest victim the biggest perpetrator of his victimhood is himself.
Yeah. Well, Ash, we're just holding him to the standard that he set.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want any more or any less.
Product transparency.
I still have some.
So if you bought this item on Amazon like I did, you can go down to the Amazon page where it says report an issue with this product or seller. And you go through these prompts.
7 months old. 7 months old. That's
Through it all with you right now.
Santos is saying that coffee is good for 6 to 12 months. So it's getting into that area where it could be. But I don't know. Everybody's saying different things. And I don't know. It just depends, right?
Well, I believe it's pure poisonous and die from drinking it, but that's just my opinion.
But it's going to be stale. Like it might still be safe, but it's not.
I'm sorry. I know it's frustrating, but don't.
7 months old. Like,
You have a fever and it's already hot in here, so don't allow yourself to get worked up because then you're gonna be like.
I will also be sending certified
Instant
mail to
meltdown.
Amazon. I will also be reporting this product to the FDA on the FDA website, and this
When you get so
link
hot, you're gonna melt.
in the description of this video. And if you have a bona fide reason, if you have an above board concern, report it to the FDA, and then they'll take the appropriate action necessary. So you'll be waiting to hear back from Amazon and the FDA, and I will keep you updated.
the
If
rules
you have a hot tip, you can email.
And this is why, Jared, you fucking mongoloid, when you open the door, when you open Pandora's box, it don't close. Yeah. All these people who are into reporting now, okay, Pandora's box is open.
Look, it'll never come to your fucking door. And as some of these people are finding out, now it has come to their fucking door, and then they fucking cry. And then they double down on it and they expect that it's not going to keep happening. Like it's retarded.
Not fine.
You know, contact me on my contact page on my website. If you enjoy this video, please like and subscribe. If you
Oh yeah.
Oh, by Caleb. Maybe we can. I can DM him about how to do ordering for
Financial audit?
Yeah.
I mean, if he actually did the financial audit, I would be happy.
Why do they do this? Look, it's almost at a vertical angle. Direct up vertical angle. It's because the butt of my vehicle was hanging.
This is Luther Morgan. I basically ripped this off earlier. The whole thing about projection. But I don't know, we could watch some of it. I know it's a little long. Let's just
We have no electricity back here because I'm vacuuming.
Because he should get credit for the argument that I made.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, but you're just gonna have to. Well, the internet's not changed.
Playing.
Yeah. It's just because we're not going to add too much to the
video. How's everybody's weekend going?
Stop.
Well,
You
I
don't
just
need
wanted
the
to make a
internet.
little
You
video
shouldn't be
about
on the
Airbnb
internet. So
because
stop
I saw
complaining
this
about it,
clip
please.
circulating.
That's
And
enough.
this is
That's
from,
enough.
Hotep.
Look at me.
Very good.
Seriously, I
very good
don't
Twitter
want to hear
account.
about it
Follow
anymore.
him.
That's enough.
And I thought it was really, really interesting. Now I'm going to play the.
You're going to be removed from a device and sent outside to play if you cannot just be peaceful with it. If you're constantly complaining, then there's no point in you doing it.
The reason I need the
Money, what are you doing?
is because I'm looking at the repository when it's broken.
I want to go in the window. Let's see if she wants to. Of course it's snagged on something, because if it can, it will. Oh my fucking god. Oh, I don't know if I could do that. Money, I'm sorry, I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think it's safe to put your weight on the glass. Dude, this fucking shut. I can't wait to have regular fucking lights. Okay, I'm done. Let's see how long I can listen to this. Why are you doing that? I'm trying to click the
Also,
goddamn thing.
Find out really fast is that
Fucking
you're
piece
not
of
as
shit.
terminally unique.
Are
as
you
think
fucking
are.
retarded?
Is that-
Are you fucking retarded?
Who?
This stupid thing. Holy crap.
What is it?
Well, I'm trying to click a video at the very beginning, but every time I put the mouse on the drag bar disappears. I can't start the video from the beginning. There's no way to start the video. Dude, this is
Also,
yeah, I'm literally gonna have to sit here and press the. I'm not interested in watching it that much. I'm not gonna do that. So I'm just
6 years of this. I've been sober since.
actually genuinely starting to get a little bit mad.
Verifiably so, by the way, and verifiably so by the Bureau of Probation, in which I was drug tested randomly for over the course of 2 years while I went through my trials, things like that. But beyond that, is that directly to your question, I wasn't even there. Not only there, but people have to understand is where that cocaine was found was the visitor center underneath that is where visitors come in and they come over from the old executive office building staff to go to the Oval or go to the chief of staff's office or to the offices in the West Wing, and it was found in a cubby in right outside of the Situation Room, and it's like no possibility, not even remotely, beyond the fact that I wasn't even there. I mean, I spent probably over the course of 4 years, maybe
Liar.
25 days.
That wasn't my crack.
25 nights, 30, if I, being fair. And so, it's just, it was an easy,
Okay, I need to hurry up and use my vacuum so that I can charge
and
them.
understand it.
Right.
I mean, I've been, I think, probably the most famous addict and famous person who's a grace of God in recovery for 7 years, but was this first.
I can't stand Hunter Biden. Why is Candace Owens interviewing him? And why is she sucking his asshole?
Just also been the timing of the laptop coming out.
That's what I want to know.
Just assuming that you
He's
were
lying to her face,
that might have been
and
why
she's
it
trying to
was.
make us think that he's believable. This interview alone may fundamentally change my view on Candace Owens altogether. Just the fact that she would do it, and that she's like not pushing back on him at all. Like, isn't that her entire platform, is to push back on people? Just because Trump is evil right now does not mean the Bidens are suddenly the good guys. What? I don't know. But so I'm trying to give this a fair chance, and I want to listen to it myself so then I can decide on my own opinion whether or not I believe anything Hunter Biden is saying, which already I don't. And if this makes me change my thoughts about Candace Owens. Like, I watch Candace Owens, but I'm not like a Candace Owens fan. Like, if Candace Owens does something that I don't like, that will alter my opinion. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not just going to be like, oh my God, Candace. Like, I'm not do that for anybody, not even my best friend. If you act a fool, I'm going to call you out. That's what real friends do. So, anyway, I don't believe Hunter Biden. And I'm really struggling with this Candace interview.
I wrote a book which came out in April of 2020, in which I did something.
Friggin' fuzz all over everything.
Distinction between the two, both drugs. But I was a crack addict. Like, I was a degenerate crack addict. I mean, I've heard you call me a crackhead many times, and the truth of the matter is, I was a crackhead. and I say that not to shock people because it's really shocking.
No, it's not really. We all knew.
Crack cocaine carries such a stigma to it to begin with.
Are you about to tell us why crack is better than cocaine?
There are so many people. I don't think I know There are so many
He's
people.
about to tell us why crack is better than being a coke
At any
addict.
given time, 30 million Americans that are either in active addiction or in recovery. There's not a single person that I know that hasn't been impacted by addiction at some level in some form.
Vacuum sucked up the stupid fabric.
Inextricably tied to. And that community for me is the recovery community.
Felt.
It's people that are still sick and suffering from addiction. And so the biggest reason
Because,
I wanted to talk to you beyond the fact that this is not, I think that regardless
It's
of
stuck
whether
in
I
the
agree
fucking
with
hose.
you,
Of
that
course it
you're
is.
probably
Because
the
why
most
wouldn't it?
effective
It's stuck in
communicator.
the hose. It's right there. And I just got forceps.
Thank you.
That behind a microphone, and it's really drunk. Crazy at times. It's really, really, really big. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But is it? I wanted to talk to you about, and anything else you want to talk.
Yeah. I'm most interested in the addiction story, and I was saying to you before before we started rolling that this was sort of something that I noticed when I.
Let me talk about that, or ask me about it. And I really mean it. It's one of the things that traps people. I can only speak about myself, but I think that people that are in that are addicts or that are in recovery, also you find out really fast is that you're not as terminally unique as you think you are. Is that and one of the things that that is really important about addicts talking to each other and talking about it is that realization.
See, I think that's the opposite. I think that if you sit and you talk about drug addiction all the time with a bunch of drug addicts, all you're doing is it's like when you're in jail and you talk about eating food. It's like it's a form of where you just sit and you like talk about like what you used to do, how bad it was. If you are truly recovered from drug addiction, you will just move on with your life as if it never, like, obviously not like it never happened, but it's not something you even think about because you're so busy doing other things like living life. So I don't personally believe that drug addiction is a disease. I don't believe that people who are drug addicts are sick and suffering. Well, I mean, I know they're sick and suffering, but I know that it is also self-inflicted. So, controversial take. I used to be a drug addict. But guess what? One day I decided I didn't want to be a drug addict anymore. And so I did everything I could to get off of the drugs. I did literally whatever I had to do because I wanted it so bad. It didn't matter what they asked me to do, I did it. And then once I physically stopped being physically addicted to the drug, I started to change my life habits. I changed what I did, where I went, who I hung out with. I got hobbies. I became fully employed. I own my own business. And today, like I will never relapse on drugs ever. And the reason is because I'm living my life, and at no point is anything that I have worth losing. I've built a life that I don't want to escape. And that's the secret. That's the ticket. If you really want to get clean off drugs, change your fucking life. But you have to want it. No one can do it for you. You have to want it so bad that you'll be willing to do anything. You know how people will do anything to get the money to get the drugs? Well, you have to be that willing, that desperate to get clean, and then you will. People who say, "Oh, it's a disease," those are people who want to like milk the addiction. Those are people who have mental issues on in and of itself. What is this?
What? Wait.
Oh, I know what it is. It is a tiny little brush. It is for mascara or treatment for your eyelashes to make your hair thicker and fuller or whatever. I never used it on my eyelashes because I don't trust that stuff.
Use it.
No. If you use stuff to make your hair grow thicker, as soon as you stop using it, all that hair you grew will fall back out. So, no, I don't want to put myself in a cycle where my body's dependent on some hair growth serum thing.
No, you don't use the serum. I mean, you just use.
Oh, just the thing? Yes, I do, with castor oil. That's why I have it. Oh, let's bring it shaken. Floors are gonna get vacuumed. Oh my God, I got all this laundry trying to hide the kittens, not let the kittens get through. I've been wondering where all my fucking clothes went.
Where?
Using my clothes to block the kittens from going under this chair and under this privacy screen. It's gonna be a scorcher day today. There's the thingy covered in rug fibers. A little spool. I'm gonna throw that away. I'll be putting that on my eye. I'll re-vacuum behind there first.
Just
Fuck you! Of course you would do that on the bag that has litter in it, because why wouldn't that happen? So I didn't put it away. So that's why.
okay.
And then I set it down. Another fucking black fiber. Okay, let's go shake out the rocks. Why are there so many people in here watching me clean my butts? That was a genius idea, I tell you what. There's fucking yarn fibers all over my patio. Wind blew everything like right into the window. Fun times, fun times. Can get snagged on something, you better believe it will. Electricity's back on. praise God, movement there. Oh my God, you know what I just realized? About 2 years ago, someone said something to me, and I didn't even think about it really much until just now. But actually, I thought of it a few other times. But someone told me, like, whoa, somebody's obsessed with rugs, huh? Because I have like rugs like all over the place all the time. I have like 12 or 13 rugs. I just don't want to touch the ground, and I always have to have rugs wherever I am. And now I make rugs.
Things that traps you in your addiction is shame. And you like me are Catholic, and we have learned that guilt is an appropriate emotion. Guilt is an appropriate response to something when you've done something wrong, and you're supposed to atone for it, and you're supposed to seek forgiveness, whether the forgiveness comes from an individual. You're that that is the that's the lesson, is that it is in only through seeking that forgiveness can you release yourself from that guilt. That's appropriate. Shame is not. Shame is just absolutely corrosive. Shame is you telling yourself that you're not worthy, that you're never going to be worthy, that the things that you've done you could never be redeemed from. And I've done horrible things in terms of what I did in terms of my relationships and decisions that I made. And more than anything, it's just removing myself from being present for the people that love me. Um, and and what happened to me, and I really mean this, is that the exposure, not piecemeal, but the total exposure, my entire digital footprint stolen from me, 20-year digital footprint, every text message, every picture, every
Oh, you poor baby.
be ashamed of became
Talking to the fucking TV.
news for 4 years, 5 years, beginning in 2019.
Being sarcastic.
And it forced me into a choice. And the choice was, do I get out of bed and live, or do I die? And it became that much of a dichotomy. And I, I chose to live. It wasn't easy, and maintaining sobriety in that kind of like a pressure cooker, is often the thing that triggers you. But something broke in me in a good way, which was that I no longer have any fear. I like, sitting down with you is, to me, all an opportunity for you to see me as a human being and not, Hunter Biden laptop.
Yeah.
And the pictures that, Congressman Green like, put up in Congress, or the New York Post. I think I was on the cover of the New York Post in 1 year.
You probably do see bugs flying around. The windows are wide open. So that's gonna happen. I live out in the woods.
And
Bugs can't stop that.
what it's given me is the opportunity to own it all, is to own all of my story without shame or fear. Realizing
This is garbage, and I don't feel like listening to it anymore. Hey, Andy, 4 Boys in a Boat posted a new video on YouTube. You guys should go watch it. 4 Boys in a Boat. Oh my god, my floor is fucking clean. Holy shit, dude. There was literally like piles of fiber that were like this tall. Like I just was like, instead of vacuuming and clogging my vacuum, I just picked it up by the handfuls. And that's only from 2 days worth of rug making, because I vacuumed in here. I vacuumed up all the mess from my original mess like 2 days ago. But today I took all the rugs up, shook all the rugs off, vacuumed the floor really good. And I fully cleaned underneath my bed because the kittens that was their den. My cat gave birth and her den was under my bed. And then I had 5 kittens that were knocking over the food bowl every day, the dry food bowl, kicking litter up everywhere. I couldn't put the litter in the litter house with the walls because the kittens couldn't get up in it. So I had to have like a short-lipped litter box for them. But they were a nightmare of a mess. And so finally all the cat litter, all of the like food pellets, everything is fucking gone. And now I do not have to have those 3 giant bags full of fucking yarn in my living room or in my work area. I don't have to move bag to bed, bag over. I don't have to move those in order to go to bed or in order to do rug making now. I'm so fucking excited those are under my bed. Pretty fucking stoked. Look at all this room for activity. Look at that. I can fucking move for once. It's crazy. It's been a while. Kittens went to their new homes. Be right. Nope, I've never seen an Oldsmobile ambulance that I know of. No, I had to check my pad, if you must know. Started my period this morning. Fun times. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, BRB again. Probably white's not the best idea. For shorts, I would imagine. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it means that the buttons press more. Hey guys, Elliot's playing a video game called what? BeamNG? He's playing a video game called BeamNG.
Is in the game, it's just a thing that's on the computer.
Oh.
I don't.
Yeah, I don't know. You're gonna have to ask Dad, honestly. I don't know Windows.
What does sticky keys mean?
He's trying to find out what sticky keys means. He's got a setting thing popping up asking him something about sticky keys.
Why would you think I was saying whatever it was?
Huh?
Why do you think I was saying whatever you thought I was saying?
I don't know. I was not able to clearly understand you. I told you I couldn't hear you very well, like a bunch. Where is my skirt? Here she is.
Had to run a couple lights.
All right, let me see if anybody happens to know. Means cleaning your... No. So it's a... Wait, why would the Windows ask a setting about it? Yeah, that's what I told him. Sticky keys is when you... Sticky keys pops up when you press shift 5 times. What's with the fan and the chair? Airing out the beaver. What? Oh. That's funny. It does look like that, right? No. That is just being moved around a bunch as I'm cleaning right now.
That was the first time seeing my That place is getting tight, dummy.
Hey.
This stupid UI at the Firefox popped up in my covering my whole screen.
Yeah, I get it, but we're not going to talk like that.
Hey guys, if any of you play D&D, what is the best mod you've ever downloaded that in realism?
He says if you guys have ever played BeamNG, and what's the best mod that is free that you've ever played?
Dot. That looks like your thing.
After she feels very powerful. A few hours.
What? Let's see. Nobody says anything. Just someone trying to be rude and mean. Jacob.
Jacob, you're being lucky. Don't know what I'm saying, but still.
Dozens.
Yeah.
Well, it smells like cat litter if the cat's using a litter box, but that's why I don't have a litter box in my house. That is exactly why. And I'm so glad the kittens are gone and I don't need that litter in my house anymore.
Oh my goodness.
So lovely.
Sounds really in the road. But Jacob, use.
That's enough. I wonder what I did with. Uh-oh, what did I do? Huh?
Did you know there are JPs of pedestrians walking around in the game? For their update, they're gonna add pedestrians.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, dude.
I don't like that.
What?
Pedestrians. You're not allowed to play those games when there's people involved.
Well, it's gonna be an update, but you have to spawn in, especially with that. like traffic with pedestrians.
I'm not really a fan of that, baby doll.
It's not a thing quite yet, but they said that, well, actually 4 years ago, they had it, well, actually like 8 years ago, they had like a teaser for it, that what would happen in the future update. And it was a cyborg walking
Oh,
a car driving away.
can I put it in here? No, I'm thinking to myself, sorry. I'm looking for something. I can smell it, but I can't see it. My amber.
What my dick leak is like.
Elliot, don't worry about it, baby. I love you so much. Thank you for being so defensive of mommy and our house. Oh my God.
What?
Where'd it go? Oh, phew. This one's gone. And I was like, oh my God, it's open. Where is it? Scared it was spilling somewhere. But I moved it like a big girl.
I know your real name, Jake.
Elliot, stop. That's enough.
Jacob.
Wow, Jake, you pissed my kid off, Jacob.
When I get angry at you,
I've never seen him say something like that before. I'm so hurt. Defending his mama. Well, I can't find it. I can smell it, but I can't find it. My amber, sandalwood, amber, yeah, amber. Is it in here? Did I put it in here? Pretty sure this is just sandalwood. Nope, that's it. Okay, well, that is it.
the teaser was 8 years ago, and still after 8 years, they still. But there are still.
Dude, this stuff right here is such a concentrated scent. Like, you do not want to get it on your fingers, because if you do, you'll like be smelling it all day. It'll give you a headache. But it is such a freaking delicious smell. Oh my God, it smells so good. This stuff makes my whole house smell just by this bag being in my house. Because the sun hits that window and it starts to get warm. And I don't know if you've ever smelled warm amber before, but it is a experience of itself. Like, amber smells delicious, but warm, like in the sun, it's different. It's awesome.
I accidentally pressed F11, opens world edit.
Oh, careful.
F12 is how you take photos.
Love, baby, take a deep breath and don't let yourself get frustrated. I know, but if you let yourself get frustrated, then you're gonna have a bad time all around. Yeah, baby. Hmm?
I used to be crash test dummy. I used to be crash test dummy. Dummy. These dummies that are standing in the middle of the road when my light is green. See, my light is green. Also, I feel like food. How is this happening? I'm going 154 miles an hour. Look at that. The torso of the dummy's outrunning me.
Oh, wait, I don't like that. You better not. You take those dummies out of there. I'm not.
It's only
Take the dummy out. Stop.
I didn't clean it in.
It's barbaric. It's not funny.
It's called Eric.
Because it's a humanoid. I don't like the idea of you laughing gleefully while a humanoid flies in the air and gets run over. That's not fun. That's not cool.
Two of my tires have popped. I first showed you it. Like it's the side was punched in the face. I'm worried not to see that. Yeah, and then the charges were dropped.
I need to charge my
Recently.
phone.
For sex. Like she got away. She's a fucking tooth fairy. She got his teeth and flew away. And like there was a phone thrown and he was arrested for like physically touching one of the girls.
One of the keys to health, though, is to expose yourself to literal filth. Yes, indeed, this is especially important for children. Kids hate dirt.
You will have nothing, own nothing, and be married. That is exactly what they want.
That they play with their asshole and shit.
They just dropped that gem in there. Yeah, the kids say like play with their ass.
So go on.
I mean, he doesn't have a shirt on, but somehow he looks cleaner here, right?
Also got a backup account that's
Guess you have to pick and choose your poison. You either get no t-shirt or you get t-shirt, no tea.
98,000 people on it. Link in the description to that. If he gets over 100K, it'd be very funny if he ended up with another silver play button.
So the reason we're talking about sticks is because he's gone from that, the guy we just saw,
Yeah, that was so nice.
to this.
What happened?
Alcohol happened.
No, this isn't like helping with your apple.
Just a bit of backstory on Sticks. He married a...
Charges got dropped because he didn't show up for the court date.
Can't
That's what I
listen to this anymore.
He's having extra mail.
Welcome to Savvy Sav's podcast. I'm your host, Sabrina Salvati. Our special guest today is James Lee. James, welcome back. I know it's been a minute.
Thank you for having me.
All right, let's do some gardening, I guess.
Like it-
All that. We just cleaned the house. Let's mess it back up.
Great show. A lot of people clamoring to be on the show. Excited.
Like when you
Wow,
first
that
got
was a
there,
fail there.
You
James Lee?
and there were other creators there as well. What was that energy like in Kentucky from Thomas Massey's race?
Well, I think the energy was very high.
Are you hot up there?
The video footage of
Your
the
cheeks are red. I know you have a
session
fever, so let me just
and all
do
the
this.
rallies.
there was a lot of energy for his campaign. You know, it kind of reminded me of like a smaller version of maybe like a Bernie 2016 campaign, like this kind of grassroots movement. I mean, I know they're on very different sides.
That'll help keep your computer cool too.
That much crossover as far as policy positions, but you can clearly see this guy was supported by people. So the energy was very high. But
people don't understand any of that, Caitlin.
Maybe the people who live there and who are the actual voters of Kentucky, who also I tried to talk to when I was there. Right, I went to not only the campaign events, but I also
people just don't care. It's not their situation. It's not their life. Therefore, people don't seem to. You know the phrase when I was a kid that was so popular was put yourself in someone else's shoes. Maybe I'm autistic, so I took it too literally, but every time, I mean, I try and visualize myself in someone else's position. I try to think about like what they went through that day. I try to think about what they've been going through that week, month, their life, what their circumstances are,
Like my dad.
what their luck is like in general. And so I don't know. I don't understand. People don't do that. People just don't do it. They don't try to understand why something is a certain way. They just see it the way it is, and then they have a snap, immediate, like, lifelong judgment about it. Doesn't make any sense to me, but, you know, they've spent billions, if not trillions of dollars on dumbing down America and ensuring that we're gullible and pliable and complacent and hyper judgmental and hypercritical of ourselves and other people. So, you know, I honestly, when people comment shit like that, all it does is tell me that that person isn't someone that I would ever waste my time engaging with or like put any type of effort into establishing any type of connection or relationship with them. You know what I mean? So when people say that, like, that's why my face tattoos and my dreadlocks are so beneficial to my life. When people are like that, they literally can't help themselves but make a comment about my face tattoos or my dreadlocks. And so I know immediately within 30 seconds of engaging with someone, is this someone that I should give a fuck what they say? Consider what they, you know, is this someone with brain cells? Is this someone who's even worth my time and energy? You know, I'm not even going to argue with them. Sure, whatever you want. Think whatever you want. I don't care. Think whatever you want. It's not my job to try to prove myself to anyone, okay? I know who I am. My son knows who I am. That's all that matters. If you don't understand me, that's not my job to sit here and explain it to you like you're 5. There's plenty of years worth of live streams for you to gain an understanding of who I am as a person, the way I move through the world, the choices that I make, how I engage or act with other people in real life, whatever the case may be. Like, I don't care what you think.
Just trying to talk to as many people out there as possible, actual residents from Kentucky's 4th district versus I think a lot of the rallies, yes, there's a lot of excitement. People felt it, but some of the people, you know, when we talk to them, they're driving from other states, other neighboring areas. So they weren't actual people who could vote for Thomas Massey.
Gotcha. And from what I understand too, because I read one of the newsletters that went out, this group of creators, it span across different political ideologies.
I know.
From what I understand.
Totally. Yeah. No, there were people, you know, that would be MAGA. There were people in the middle, purple.
All gone.
I don't really know exactly
all gone.
Just because I think I'm like a person with a soul without
let's go.
Moment, right? I think
let's skedaddle.
Nobody wants to do like anti-war, anti-corruption.
Well, where we're gonna go is to go get food and grab some cat food. What did I just walk over here for? My watch. I know, Mommy, I know. She wants looking for her kitties. Okay, so I'm not going to work on Rug. I'm going to grab my watch. Tadja. change the wax. All right, what am I wearing? It might be too chilly out today for what I'm wearing. Let me see what's the. I hate the smell of wax. I reused old wax for my burner thing, and this, I know what it is. These little candles just burn too hot, or the big ones burn too hot. So if I just use one small one, it will smell good. It won't burn so hot, and it won't melt that wax, which will make it not smell like burnt wax. I need to buy a lighter. I've had this lighter for 6 years.
What lighter?
This lighter. Literally had it for 6 years. It's been in that drawer, and the only thing I ever use it for is candles.
How many candles have you lit? Millions.
I mean, it's been empty. It's been empty for about a year.
How's it still working?
But it's actually getting like to the point where I think I might actually need to buy a lighter now. Which I'm sad because that's like one of the last remaining pre-COVID lighters, you know?
That is the last.
Mm-hmm. I like the vampire blood incense, okay, but it can be a bit cloying. It can be a bit much. So what I like truly is a blend of amber. I like to mix it myself, but because I have the amber, it's not like a wax. It's like amber. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like a hard, like basically a crystal of it. You know, you have to like chisel pieces off of it and use very, 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 very little. What is it called? Amber. It's not balm. It's not wax. It's not oil. Resin. It's amber resin. So I have amber. I like the smell of amber resin mixed with sandalwood. The smell of amber and sandalwood together is my like signature scent. And what this morning? This stuff right here, this stuff right here, it's called Kumba Made, and it's an amber and sandalwood fragrance oil. I get this at like herb store. I think you can get it at Trader Joe's. You definitely can get it off of Amazon. But it's Kuumba, Kumba Made. But this stuff right here is the most absolutely magical, delicious smelling oil on earth. Literally one drop is all you need, and you will scent yourself up for days. I put a little bit of this oil in a purse that I used to carry around with me. Like I put one drop inside the purse, and then I ended up giving it to somebody as a present because I'd only used it like once, and it was just sitting around. It was really beautiful, and it was for a guy that I was dating. I gave it to his mother, and she came to visit. And about 2 years later, she messaged me and she's like, I just went in my closet and pulled that purse out because I was going to use it for whatever. And she's like, it still smells so good inside. So this stuff is awesome. I love this stuff so much. If you ever wonder what I actually smell like, this is what I actually smell like.
Yeah, all you haters. Especially you, Jake.
Elliot, let it go. Jacob's probably not even in here anymore. He probably just was one of those comment dumpers.
And Jake, if you're still in here,
Baby, you need to let it go. That's a bit much now. Okay. It was funny a little, but now we need to go. All right, let's get out. I'll turn off the computer. Let's go. I mean, you're not totally wrong, winged spirit orb, but today is my day off. It's Saturday. What are you talking about? Have you thought about getting a job? I have 5 jobs. I own my own business. Plus, I make rugs on the side. So, what is your fucking job, loser? Babe, let's roll. Come on. We gotta go grocery shopping. Because it's.
And also, we have to go to that place.
We need to get some medicine for you. So let's scroll. I need to go pick up my prescription. We need to go to the grocery store. I need to get you some medicine for this oncoming sickness that you've got brewing. I need cat food. Okay, so let's go. There's a 0% chance that we will be stopping at any special places along the way. If you can't start moving towards out the door. You're at 25% right now, so you're pretty low. Just letting you know, we're at 25%. Any lower than that, and you're really probably.
Okay, trying to finish this axe.
I need to wear clothes.
The reason Jake was probably saying it is because his place stinks.
I mean, people do tend to project. They have fears of their own, and so they tend to point. Like, so if, let's say I was insecure about my nose. Probably, if I was an insecure person about my nose, I'd go around pointing out the shape of everyone's noses. Maybe not so much criticizing it, but pointing it out. And possibly, if I'm a glass half empty kind of person, if I'm a person who's hypercritical and likely to be judgmental, probably I would be critical and say, "Ew, God, look at that nose." That is how human nature tends to be. Thank you, Chaos Kitten.
I love Chaos Kitten. It's actually, I like the name too. Chaos Kitten. Chose a good name for your account. Chaos Kitten is actually very good. I almost made my account that, but then I saw your account. It's like that.
I'm gonna go buy cat food right now. I don't know what you're talking about.
Channel?
Huh?
We do a shout out to my YouTube.
No, not right now. There's losers in here. And yes, people who are critical on the internet are losers. Yes, absolutely.
I'm saying I just.
I was talking to the. You are still not closing that device. So now you are at 10%.
I'm trying to just finish the accident still. It's super slow mo.
Okay, well, you've made your choice. You knew the consequences. You made your choice. That's on you. I hear you. I hear you. I do hear you, baby. I really do. But unfortunately, the not listening is a big thing with you're having issues with dad not listening and not cooperating. And I'm not even like coming down hard on you or anything. I'm not yelling at you. I'm not, so we do need to go. The sooner we go, the better. Oh shit. I'm supposed to go meet freaking. Okay. I gotta go and reschedule something.
Who are you supposed to meet?
Shit. I gotta go.
Right, you got it.
I have to meet with I have to take Adam over to meet with those clients because we're gonna be doing the mowing and stuff. So yeah, they want us to do the moss on the roof. So I have to take him over there so that we can give them a quote. Because I'm hiring him to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to go on the roof and do it. So I am hiring Adam to do it. And so Adam has to go